Hi. So yeah, little as the obviously title of the video basically explains, little channel update. It's not nothing crazy or anything like that too much. Just want to give some little bit of information because I'm not really in the mood to record anything major long today, to be honest. So I thought I'll do a little update. Because I've been sort of messing around with this, messing around with that, and sorting out a few bits and pieces. So the update, it kind of effectively is, I'm still going to be doing some stuff with YouTube, because you may have realised that now and then, for example, there'll be like a video that comes over, but technically it's actually a VOD from Twitch, rather than something that's actually done on YouTube, rather pre-recorded or done live on YouTube. It's been done over on Twitch, and so basically I'm not so much moving over to Twitch as such. I'm probably gonna, more than likely, to be honest, probably be a little bit more active on Twitch. So I'll be more active here. Obviously, I've just been kind of restarted. I've done a few, then I've obviously stopped for a bit. I'm obviously the one with Twitch is that kind of thing. You got to keep going at it, kind of thing. Obviously, don't run yourself into the ground on it, but if you stop doing streams, people will leave. So obviously, I'll be starting again from scratch. From scratch, but that's fine. That's a future me problem. But yeah, so basically, my plan. I am planning to be a bit more active over on Twitch, but that's not to say that I still won't be doing stuff over on YouTube. So the idea basically is that YouTube now will be we'll have the, obviously as previous times, we'll have the VODs from Twitch uploaded to it, and yeah. And basically, the only kind of stuff that's being made directly now, or will be directly made now for YouTube, is Skyrim showcases and the fragmented development vlog. Just on the premise of, because this is obviously the Skyrim mod showcases. Obviously, started on PlayStation, now gone to Xbox. Obviously, that's been the meat and bones of the channel over the years, and obviously, yeah, there's been a bit of it's died off a bit, but that's fine. Again, this is more of a hobby than a job. Obviously, if it was a job, I would be in serious financial trouble. Lucky enough, it's just a hobby. But yeah, but there's more showcases that also be going on. Though I am going to try and shorten the videos down and do shorter versions of videos rather than long format ones. Whereas if it's a mod walkthrough, or if I'm planning to do like a single mod, but it's a deep dive into that mod, and it could be a thing that could take a few hours. I don't know quite what I'm doing with that one yet. I'll probably put a post on YouTube about it anyway. And it'll either be that I'll stream on Twitch and then upload the VOD to YouTube, or I will just straight up stream it to YouTube and take away a slot from Twitch, for example. So, but that's something obviously I've got to kind of work out. But it's basically the meat and the bones now of the YouTube channel will primarily be just mod showcases and fragmented development vlog, and that's it. And then obviously uploaded VODs from Twitch. But with Twitch, I do have the schedule kind of worked out over here on Twitch. So if you want to, find a way to interact a bit more, or if it's something that interests you, if not, fair enough. I'm not the most interesting person in the world, but if it's like, what, I'll see what it's like. If I like it, I'll hang around. If I don't like it, I'll leave. That's perfectly fine. So totally up to you. But as you can see, this is kind of roughly what the schedule I'm planning for Twitch is. I'm not I'm not tying any particular games to a day. It is basically, unless I decide to create a sort of a more sort of put together schedule, then I might obviously change it. But initially, the idea is just basically to do about 3 hours on a Tuesday and Wednesdays and Thursdays. That's the kind of thing. But though this is subject to change, or possibly have another one added in, or something like that, you know. So, but until further notice, this is what the schedule is. Obviously, it is on British Standard Time. So, I think I know most people who do interact with my YouTube, I think, are over in the Americas and stuff like that. So this for them would be about, I don't know, 7, anywhere between 5 and 7 o'clock in the afternoon. I think I'm not 100% sure. If you know it, so let me know in the comments below, and then other people can see as well. I will not be too much of a bad idea. But yeah. So my plan is to break it down. Is I will be moving kind of over to Twitch, and trying to be a bit more active on Twitch. This does start basically from next week. Well, this week by the time you see this video. But basically, as you can see, it starts on this. Would start from this date there. Hopefully, this video is out on the 13th, so you'll see it before then. But either way, basically, starting from this point, it is over on Twitch. And over on Twitch, it will basically be long format stuff, obviously, because it's 3 hours. And it could be a mix of anything. It could be Skyrim, it could be something completely different, it could be just some other random stuff. And then over on YouTube, it is strictly basically just mod showcases fragmented. And that's it. Also, and then as well, it's that kind of thing as well. So you do have the let's get it up. Do you have a new audio device set it? Yes, my horrible voice. No, and as you can see, we do obviously still have the Discord has barely done anything. Barely anything has happened with Discord, and that's fine. You know, I've set Discord up. It's there if people want to join it, but again, it's that thing where you don't have to. If there's a particular reason why you can't, or if it's you don't want to because of ID checks and stuff like that, and you don't want to provide ID to Discord, you don't need to for my account. You don't need, as far as I'm aware, at least anyway, you don't need to join the comms hub, because I haven't given Discord my ID either, so I'm on the kind of the teenage account on the premise of, because I'm not giving in my ID either. So yeah, or if you could just be unaware that I have Discord, yeah, you can just basically just go to my channel and then just click on here, and then there you go. And there's a link to Discord as well as a link to Twitch, and that will also be a good way to actually keep up to on when I've gone live on Twitch, because don't probably sometimes not forget, but I do plan to basically update it here, and basically update central, post it here that I've gone live on Twitch, blah 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 blah, you know, all that general stuff. And yeah, that's kind of basically it, really. I'm gonna say that's, in general gist, that's kind of it. So it's, I'm still doing stuff, I'm just kind of moving a little bit away from YouTube and trying over on Twitch. Obviously, if there's any other updates further down the line, obviously I will either put a post up on YouTube or whatever, or do a video about it. Either one kind of works, so I suppose, to a degree. But yeah, that's generally it. That's the basic update. I know I keep doing updates every now and then, but this kind of thing where, because I've got a whole new computer system, You know, so I've actually got an actual computer that I can do shit with. Because previously my other one, my little computer was bollocks. I could barely do anything with it. Now I've got a whole new computer. That means I could do a lot more with it now. So that's the key. That's another thing that's helped instigate the change. Is by the fact that I have a new actual like kind of more powerful computer. But yeah. So obviously, if there's any other questions or if you want any more information about that, just let me in the comments below. Or you can come join on Discord, why not? But again, if you just prefer just asking in the comments, then just ask in the comments and that's it. But so yeah, that's it. So until next time, I'll see you all later.